Good morning, everybody. Clint Remington, Operations Chief Trainee on Southwest Team 2. I'll cover events on the fire yesterday and the plan for today. So, obviously, we've got the south half of the fire now with our incident management team. California Team 2 does have the north half, so I'll focus today just on the south half of the fire here. So, starting out in Division X-ray, a really good day today. You can see there's some more containment coming down. Folks yesterday continued to monitor, patrol, and mop up this whole piece coming down the dozer line towards drop point 83. Just south of that is where we had the slop over a few days ago. Folks continued hose laying, hand line in there, just mopping that piece up, and that looked really good. So they'll continue that plan for today. Coming south of H92, which is one of our hella spots, you can see where some dozer line went in up in here, and the intent with that was to plug that into a cold piece of the fire's edge there. There was some little bit of activity, isolated pockets of heat there, so we have this little square here we can take care of and box out if needed. But plan for today is those folks were going to try to hike up in there right on the fire's edge and mop that up and go direct and just eliminate that from giving us any headaches. The rest of the fire is looking really good in X-ray all the way down to Ash Mountain and above the headquarters there. So still a heavy presence down in Three Rivers. Still have strike teams of engines assigned to Three Rivers, so they'll continue structure protection and patrol in that area. Coming down to the east, folks hiked in yesterday and basically walked this entire hand line coming around just to ground truth it, make sure there was no areas of heat that needed to be addressed. They did find a couple little smokes right on the perimeter they took care of, but this is all in really good shape. I expect to have some containment in that area in the next day or two. Coming around towards drop point 33, we did have that slop over our dozer line yesterday for a handful of acres. They did get hose lay around that, went direct on the fire's edge, and they're going to continue mopping that up today. Also yesterday, continued to reinforce our line coming down from Mineral King Road to the East Fork of the Cahuilla River, and I apologize for getting that wrong yesterday, but we'll continue that operation today, really trying to limit any further west spread towards the community of Three Rivers. So that will obviously continue today. Really, in the intent there is to eliminate any fire spread. So we'll use buckets, folks on the ground today, making sure we don't get any spread south of the river there. Coming around to the east, folks were continuing to try where they could, buttoning up fire edge along the Mineral King Road. And they did work yesterday coming up towards the Atwell Grove to try to eliminate any spread into the Atwell Grove, as well as trying to tie this, and it sounds like they got that piece in basically from Mineral King Road and tied it down into the East Fork River to eliminate any spread into the East Fork Grove. CAL FIRE still has folks rotating through for structure protection in Silver City and Mineral King, so those are staffed as well in the event something happens there. We did have a Case Mountain group yesterday. Those folks made access down into the Grove and up top on Case Mountain. Continued infrastructure protection there, as well as I think they got 32 trees prepped yesterday. They're going to have some heavy equipment masticators in there working around the trees today to make sure those are in good shape as well. So we'll continue to monitor fire spread out to the east. Pretty tough, inaccessible country. If there's opportunities for air, they will try to utilize some aircraft to protect the cabin and the grove out there to the east. Coming over into the Middle Fork, we'll continue to monitor fire there. This has been pretty mellow for days, not picking up a lot of activity on the IR flight there as well. So overall, a very good day yesterday. Folks should have a good day today. We'll continue to watch the weather and monitor the forecast and listen to our meteorologist. And, you know, in the event we do get some rain coming down significant amounts, some of these roads are going to be pretty tough to be on. We don't want folks getting trapped with rock rollouts and things. So we'll continue to monitor the weather, but folks will get in and do what they can this morning. The folks yesterday, we did have a handful of injuries. You guys probably heard it, 4 folks. They did get flown out by helicopter. It's a little less severe than the initial reports, and they're all on the mend, expected to recover, so that's a good deal. It was a team effort yesterday to get those folks out in a timely manner, and it was organized and went very well. So appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers for those folks, and they should be on the mend here. But that's your update for today. Thanks and have a good day.